Kukuha po ako ng valid ID, mag-apply po kasi ako ng trabaho. Ano po? Kailangan pa ng isang valid ID para makakuha ako ng valid ID? Kaya kayo nire-reject. Diba? Nagsumpa ng petisyon yung kampo ni Duterte. Duterte pala, no? Nagsumpa ng petisyon para bigyan ng medyo strictong pag-allow ng mga victim daw na magpi-plead doon sa hearing ni Duterte dito sa darating na September. So, parang hinihigpit, gustong higpitan ng kampo ni Duterte na wag basta-basta papasukin ang mga magiging biktima na magpi-plead nga about doon sa statements nila to prove na yung nalabag nga sa batas at mga sila yung mga relative or kin, 'di ba, nung mga namatay during EJK na kung saan aminado naman si Duterte. Ito sa Attorney Conti, pakinggan nyo, 'di ba, para ma-explain ito, mga ganito. Diyos ko, biktima tapos kailangan talaga may specific na ID. For as long as there's a proof na nag-exist siya sa Pilipinas at siya talaga yung biktima or as in relative nung nabiktima during ng during the EJK, dapat maging ano sila, admissible. O ito na.
We'll be speaking now to ICC Assistant to Counsel Attorney Cristina Conti, who is representing some of the families of the Duterte drug war victims. Good afternoon, Attorney Conti. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Stanley. Good afternoon.
All right, thanks a lot for talking to us. Now, pre-trial chamber, the ICC denying the request of Duterte's camp to restrict victim identity documents. Now, what do you make of this decision in terms first of efficiency? Let's talk about fairness next.
Yes.
Well, in terms of efficiency, this is most welcome because it reflects the realities on the ground. And these are documents. The application of the victims' participation in reparations section is reasonable and actually refers to government-issued documents. And so this, in terms of efficiency, will clearly reflect the realities on the ground. The victims already have these documents.
Yes. And what about fairness to both sides?
Fairness, definitely. This is more reasonable than just restricting the identity documents to two. The national ID, which not everyone has, and passports, which certainly not everybody has. And so the fairness for the victims' participation, we think, will be tempered with the request or they're saying that there might be an opportunity for fraud to put in fake EJK victims. Certainly at this point, as proof of identity, the government-issued identification will be sufficient safeguard.
And the Duterte camp, of course, is saying that this could be unfair to them in a way that, they wanted to demand specifically just two major IDs for those who will...
Okay, unang-una, mga DDS lang naman ang gumagawa at nag-hire ng mga tao gumawa ng mga fake statements. Diba? As you can remember what happened to De Lima. De Lima had been imprisoned for almost 7 years for the fabricated case filed against her. Diba? Because of Duterte's administration. Bato, kakapal ng pagmumukha niyo, kapal ng lakas ng pakiramdam niyo talagang mag-file pa ng mga ganyang request, nahigpitan yung paglalaga o pag-aalaw ng mga witnesses. Diyos ko. I-allow nyo na, pakitaan nyo na lang sila ng mga kung ano ba talaga yung pangmalakasan yung counter defense, di ba? Defense lang pala. Mga nakakagigil tong mga kampo ni o di ba? Yan ang sinasabi ko sa inyo, B, girls and boys. Kakaaway nyo sa ICC judges. Mga request nyo hindi mag-grant, B, kasi alam naman, the way pa lang kayong magsalita, alam na ng mga ICC judges, alam ng mga madilim pala talaga ang ni Duterte. Kasi mga ayoko nang sabihin. Baka mawala pa tong ko. Di ba? Ano pa?
Testifying, this is of course the national ID, which not a lot of those who are testifying possess currently in passports. So what types of other national government identification documents are the others able to provide, and what assurance perhaps can they get that these documents are legitimate?
Well, once Stanley, I'd like to clarify this further, that the IDs are required of participating
witnesses. Wait lang, attorney. Siguro nag-request sila, no? They are wishing na mag-spend ng one more time pa ang ICC checking the documents of those victims. Sila yung mga biktima, di ba? How dare them, di ba? To make fake documents and statements where in fact, lahat naman ito masushow, mapapakita sa media. Kaya huwag kayong mag-ano-ano. ang hearing ni Duterte, I believe so, talagang magiging public yan. Di ba yan man ang mga request nyo? Kapal ng pagmumukha nyo. Diyos ko. Ang kakapal ng pagmumukha nyo. Di ba? And you cannot do anything. Ginagamit yung mga senatorial balls. Alam nyo, sa rin yung ginagamit nyo lang din naman yung pagkakakulong ni Duterte. Di ba? Gumagawa kayo ng mga emotional videos. Nakakagigil kayo, sa totoo lang. Nagigigil din ba kayo sa sarili nyo? Tanong lang ha. Kung nagigigil kayo sa akin, mas nakakagigil kayo. How do they submit a request? ICC, paki-strictuhan naman po ang mga requirements ng mga victims ha, kasi baka mga fraudsters yan. O sige, magpatay-patayan tayo, patayin kita ng kapamilya mo, tapos sabihin natin na joke lang. Ganun ba yun? So, a little far yung mga samples ko, but in reality, that's how the DS thinks. Diba? Nakakagigil. Far away, din ka sa far away.
Of witness victims.
Okay.
Participating victims. Listen, I'm being confused as well. Participating victims whose primary responsibility is to air views and concerns versus victim witnesses who will have to testify as to facts. Those victim witnesses will really have to present proof of identification, and because they will have to be present at the Hague, they need to have a passport. But for participating victims, whose role would be to provide views, concerns, interests of the victims, their proof of identity will run the full range of government-issued IDs. That would include your driver's license if they have that. Yeah. And this is more workable. SSS ID, GSS ID, UMID, local government ID. For Quezon City residents, this is the Q Citizen ID. You can also present your barangay ID. You can also present your NBI clearance, which is acceptable in most government offices, as well as your voter's certification with dry seal, because I think right now they're not issuing voter's ID. So the whole gamut of government-issued identification, we think would be sufficient to prove your identity. Kumbaga, hindi naman peke ang mga tao ito.
Okay, and are you open to the idea or the possibility that, you know, the Duterte camp can scrutinize the other IDs that will be provided in lieu of the ones that they require? Because Attorney Nicholas Kaufman is arguing not providing the acceptable IDs, of course, and documents will only make the process more tedious. Do you recognize this possibility?
Well, the Victims Participation and Reparation Section, BPRS, has already put in place a mechanism. So those who can present IDs as identified.
Anyway, that's malinaw naman na siguro, no? Kapag may special role ka doon sa ICC appearance as participating victims, as she said, meron kang complete line-up of IDs, government-issued IDs. So, ganun na lang. Para pag mga, as to share views, siguro yung mga minimal yung appearances, still, you will be obliged to bring ID, pero hindi ganun ka-strict. Ang gusto kasi ng kampo niya, kaya ka nadi-deny, hindi niya pinag-iisipan. Di ba ganyan si Marlica? O, asan na yung tawa nyo? Parang mga admin supporters yung tumatawa ngayon, di?